Hey everybody, Scott McGrath again. It is Wednesday, February 8th, around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh my gosh, the weather here in Houston is crazy. It was 70 degrees this morning. Around noontime, we got out of the restaurant, and I think it dropped down to like 50 degrees. And it's pouring down rain. But I guess it's another February here in Houston. I was just sitting here today, and actually I was trying to do a kind of an intro version, video for my YouTube page, and I think I figured out I'm going to have to get it professionally done because just what I was doing wasn't working at all. I guess there is a reason why you got to stay in your lane, I guess. But I wanted to start a whole new video today because I want to talk to y'all. I get questions all the time about certain pest control, questions, statements, different bugs, different that. But, the funny thing is most people, they always ask me all the time is why? Why McGrath Pest Control? And of course, my first answer is why not? Of course, they don't like that too much. So I was thinking about it the other day. Why? Why McGrath Pest Control? Why should you, out of all the different pest control companies in Houston, why should you use McGrath Pest Control? Well, besides this having to pay for my kids' college, which it should be a given, but no, I jotted down a few different things. The first thing that I can think of is we have over 60 years in the pest control and wildlife industry experience. I mean, that's crazy, over 60 years. I mean, there's not much that we haven't seen or done when it comes to pest control or wildlife. So if you have an issue or a problem, 100%, either me or Russell or somebody in my company, we know how to fix that problem. And so there's not too many smaller companies out there that are like that. Another thing that a lot of customers like about us, we don't have any contracts. You're not required to sign a contract if you come with McGrath Pest Control. Okay. Now, I know some people say, well, how does that turn out that if they just want to do the one and done, or how do you make sure that they stay with you long term if they don't pay up front or if you don't make them sign a year contract? Well, I just don't believe in a pest control contract, okay? So that means that we like to earn your business every day. We have to show up, we have to do our job, and you have to be satisfied with our service to make sure that we come back every 3 months or every month or however we have our systems, set up for you. So no contract is a big thing for us, and it seems a lot of customers like that. Another thing is we have appointment times. We don't have windows. A lot of people say, yeah, come by, be home. We'll be there from 12 to 2, 12 to 4. Well, our customers don't like that. They base their day on our time. So if we schedule an appointment at 2 o'clock, we're there at 2 o'clock. Okay, we're not there at 2:30. We're not there at 4 o'clock or anything like that. We're there at 2 o'clock. Because like I said, a lot of our customers, they base their day on our times that we're going to be there. And customers love that. Now, sometimes it kind of puts us in a pickle, if we're really having a hard time at another job or there's traffic or something like that. And, a lot of times customers understand that. But that's a big thing. Another thing that we do with our customers is we educate them as much as we service their home. Now, what do I mean by that? We don't just walk into a house, say we're here, spray around the baseboard areas, go in the sink, go in the attics, and then leave. No, we want to be there. We want to teach our customers why we're doing this or why we're not doing that or what kind of insects they have or why they have these certain insects. So we want to educate them as much as we can because if they're smarter in their problem, it helps us going forward because we can tell them this is what you need to do to keep this problem from happening going forward. So a lot of customers like that. And the reason we can do that is because all of our technicians are constantly training and retraining on new applications, new procedures, new policies that the government may enforce. And by doing this will create the best service that we can provide. Okay. I would say probably every month or so, we have we have employee training, and all the employees come in. We sit down, we talk about issues, problems, new things that are coming up, new procedures. Hey, here's new chemicals that I have out on the market. This is how we use those chemicals. Or, you know what? Let's try and see if we can reduce our chemical exposure. What are some things that we can do with the customers to service their house, prevent bugs from coming in without just saturating their house with chemicals? So we're constantly doing that. Of course, every year we have our CEU classes that we send our technicians and managers to, and they're constantly learning, again, new procedures, new chemicals, new ways of doing things. And I'm hoping that, this teaches our technicians to really, take pride in their job and explain everything to the customer. And the last thing, we also know it's a privilege for our customers to use us. It's not a right. So we have to do all this other stuff. We have to make sure the customer knows that, man, they did pick the right pest control company to protect them and their house. But again, it's not a right. It's a privilege for us to go in their house. There are 10,000 different pest control companies here in Houston, and they can choose any one of them. So we want them to be very satisfied and very happy with using McGrath Pest Control. So those are just a few things that I can think of that customers really like about us and keep them calling us back. You know what? If you're watching this video, again, first of all, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. Please subscribe. Please share it with all your friends. Again, this is how we grow. This is how I can get my message out there. This is how I get my name out there, is by you subscribing and sending it to all your friends. But if you have any other comments, if there's something else that you like about us that I overlooked or didn't think about today, please let me know. Let me know if there's something else that we can do to help your experience being better with McGrath Pest Control, with the pest control side and on the wildlife side. So I will leave it at that because it looks like it's pouring down rain outside, and frankly, I have to go network to promote my business again. So, hey, thanks for listening, and thanks for being such a loyal customer and friend of McGrath Pest Control. And I look forward to doing more of these videos. And please, again, let me know if you have any more questions or comments or any more suggestions on what you think I should do to make this a better podcast. All right, well, take care, and also don't forget, stay hydrated. Always, always, always stay hydrated. So good. All right, have a good day. Bye.